Hi everyone, my name is Milagros. In this video, I'm going to talk about the past perfect and past perfect continuous or past perfect progressive. What's the past perfect? The past perfect expresses the idea that something occurred before another action in the past. It can also say that something happened before a specific time in the past. Example: I have never seen a beautiful girl like here before I went to San Francisco. Use the past perfect. First, use the past perfect is duration before something in the past. In the case, we can also use the past perfect to show that something started in the past and continued at only another action in the past. Examples: we had owned our car for 10 years before it finally did. Second sentences: they had been married for 5 years when they had their first child. Other function, the past perfect. Specific times. In the case only with the present perfect tense, it is possible to use specific time words or phrase with the past perfect. Other use the past perfect is the specific times all. In the case, often you can use the simple past or the past perfect. Examples: she had visited the United States once in 2000 before she moved here in 2005. Other example: she visited the United States once in 2000 before she moved here in 2005. Structure the past perfect. The grammar has two parts: is auxiliary had plus verb past participle. Affirmative sentence. She had begun the medical treatment when the doctor decided to operate on her. Negative form. In the case, the structure is auxiliary had not plus verb in the past participle, or the content form is hadn't plus verb in the past participle. Example: the teacher hadn't finished correcting papers when the student started to arrive. In the question form, the structure is auxiliary had plus subject plus past participle plus question mark. Example: had she gone to eat before lunchtime? Okay, now I'm going to talk about the past perfect continuous or past perfect progressive. What's the past perfect continuous? The past perfect continuous shows that an action that started in the past continued until another time in the past. When to use the past perfect continuous? The past perfect continuous used to talk about events which start before a time in the past and which finished, but where the effects or results were still important at a point in the past. Past perfect continuous tense syntax. The positive form is subject plus auxiliary had been plus verb and ing. Negative form. The negative form is subject plus auxiliary had not been plus verb ing. Remember, you can use the control form is hadn't. The question form is auxiliary had plus subject plus been plus verb ing plus question mark. Affirmative sentences. They had been talking for over an hour before Tony arrived. The boys had been caroling for half an hour when we arrived home. I had been running for an hour before I twisted my ankle. She said she knew Charlie had been lying to her. Negative sentences. Mary hadn't been waiting for longer than 10 minutes. He said he wasn't tired because he hadn't been working that day. If it hadn't been raining, we would have played football. If I hadn't been studying all night, I would have had problems with this test now. I had not been crying for such a silly reason. Question sentences. Had he finished reading my book? Had you played this game several times? Had you watched 2 seasons of this TV show? Had you been here before? Had he given up the tournament? Had you cooked something special for me? Had we talked for more than 2 hours? Okay guys, thank you for watching my video. See you next time. Bye!